Booking of appointments is very critical for most companies out there. Now, customers will call your phone line with a question. If you can convert that question into a booked meeting, then you have a winner. So today I'll show you how you can build an AI phone caller that literally handles all your customer inquiries, but also books your customers into appointments. Here's a demo. Hello.
Hey there. How can I help you today?
I'm just inquiring in regard to your services.
Sure thing. We help businesses grow by using AI and automation. Got any specific questions or something you're curious about?
Mainly it's in regard to how you guys actually build the AI systems and integrate it into my company.
Oh, gotcha. So, here's how it works. First, we chat with you to understand your business goals and challenges. Then we do a deep dive to assess everything and come up with a strategy. After that, we design and deploy a custom AI solution tailored to your needs. Does that sound like what you're looking for?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. How do I get started with you guys?
Awesome. Let's get you started by booking an appointment to chat more about your needs and how we can help. When works best for you?
Can we do tomorrow at 9:30 a.m.?
Let me just check if tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. is available for you. It looks like tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. is available. Let me book that for you. Could you share your name and email?
My name is John and my email is john@gmail.com.
All right, booking your appointment for tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Hang tight. You're all set, John. Your appointment is booked for tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Looking forward to chatting with you then.
Goodbye. You're the best.
You're the best too. Take care, John. See you tomorrow.
So we are building the VoiceBot over on Retail AI, arguably one of the best VoiceBot building platforms out there. So if you don't have an account, go ahead and search retailai.com. So here in the URL, you can see it here. Just copy that URL, paste it within your tab, create an account, then log into your dashboard. Once you arrive, you'll arrive at something of the sort. Then what you want to do is click on create an agent. If this is your first time, this section will be empty. But on my side, I've worked with it sometimes, so it's not empty. So I'll click on create an agent. It's a single prompt agent. Then I'll click on start from blank. Then we'll get started. So I love Retail AI because they have inbuilt functionality for very common functions like booking appointments or checking calendar availability and the likes. So in this case, you can see this is a dashboard. Then we're able to get started. Before I build any voice bot, I give it a name. So I'll just call this appointment booking bot. Then I'll go ahead and paste in a boiler template that I normally kickstart all my voice bot building endeavors. So I'll just paste it in here. So there you go. So this is the role, the task, the specifics on the task at hand, the context in regard to the business and what it does, then an example of a back and forth conversation between the AI and the customer, then some notes. So this is a simple skeleton that you're able to leverage on all the voice bots you build. It's called markdown formatting. Why it's called markdown formatting is you're able to see these hashtags. So whenever you see hashtag something, that is markdown formatting. It guides the AI to be able to tell what each specific section of the prompt is handling. So the role is you are Jane, a helpful and enthusiastic, can I really type, customer support agent of Big Grip. You provide relevant responses to customer inquiries and book them into appointments. So that's simple. That is the role. You don't need to jam here a lot of words or statements. If it's something simple as this, just keep it simple. Then in regard to the task, you are to provide a relevant response to any customer query based on information available within the knowledge base. Okay, and the knowledge base here is going to be like a PDF document containing the business's frequently asked questions and the respective answers. That is an example of a knowledge base. Okay, it's simply data and information that the AI will use to be able to provide a relevant response to whatever question the customer may have. So I'll go into adding the knowledge base. So I'll click on add here. I've already added it, so you can see here Big Grip FAQ. So but just to show you, I'll click on add new knowledge base just to show you the process of adding that in place. So I'll go ahead and click on plus over here, then give it a name, something like Big Grip frequently asked questions. today my typing is on having some issues. So I'll just add the document itself here, upload files, then I'll go ahead and upload the actual PDF document. But since I've already done this, I'll just click on cancel. Then we'll continue here. So I'll go here, add big grip FAQs, then that's added accordingly. Then in regard to the specifics, so I'm moving too fast. So that's the first task, to provide responses to customer queries. The next task is booking appointments. Once the customer expresses interest in our services, then book them into an appointment using the book appointment function. Okay, and I'll create this function, so don't worry about that. So we'll just continue. In regard to specifics on the task at hand, I think in this case we don't have much complexity on the task, so you can forgo that. Context about the business, I'll just quickly give a quick description of Big Grip. So Big Grip is an AI company that helps businesses unlock the next level of growth by leveraging AI and automation. I think today my typing has decided to go on a break. But yeah, we just move on. So that is a quick description of Big Grip, but more context on the business can be provided through the knowledge base. Okay, so what we do, I'll just leave that as blank. This is a quick tutorial. Then examples of an actual script of a back and forth conversation between the AI and the customer is essential, because we could give the AI all the instructions on what it needs to do during the call, but giving it an actual script of how a typical call normally goes through helps it guide the conversation or steer the conversation more appropriately. So we'll do that. In our example script here, we will have two roles. There is you and there is the user. Okay, you in this case is the AI, because we're telling the AI, you will say this, then the customer will say this. Then you say this, then the customer says this. Okay, so that's how it goes. So in this case, we'll start with the user calling. So the user will call and say something like, hello, is this Big Grip? Then the AI will be like something like, yes, how can I assist you? Then the user will be like, just inquiring in regard to your services. Then the AI will be like, sure thing, go ahead, I'm here for you. Then the user asks something like, how long does it take to implement your AI systems? Then the AI will be like something like, typically takes around 1 to 3 months, but it's all dependent on the complexity of the project. Then the user can ask something like, how expensive are the systems? Then the AI can build something like, I'll just come here to the FAQs document, copy the exact answer, then just come back and paste it in here. So the cost of AI implementation varies based on the complexity and scope of the project. We offer scalable solutions to fit different budgets and provide a clear ROI and analysis to demonstrate the financial benefits of AI adoption. Okay, something of the sort. Then the user can be like, oh, how do I get started with you guys? Then the AI can be like, AI or you will be something like, let's book you into an appointment to discuss this further. When works best for you? Then the user can be something like, let's do tomorrow at 12 p.m. So we'll tell the AI to run the check calendar availability function to be able to check whether it's available. Just that, and notice in this case we have it in capital letters, because this is not part of the script, but rather just giving instructions to the AI that when it reaches this point, it's meant to execute this function to check whether the time slot is available based on what the user wants. So in this case, I'll just move on. So the AI will be something like, awesome, seems like that time slot is available. Let me book it for you. Okay. Then I'll now go ahead and say run the, in this case, book appointment function in order to book the appointment. Then it will say, the AI will be like, once it has booked the appointment, it will be like, great, you're all set. Then the user finishes with, thank you, see you soon, something of the sort. Then now we're done with the script itself. Then in the notes section is, once you test the actual voice bot. So let me just save this. There's a time I was building a voice bot here, then instead of clicking save, I clicked revert, and I'd made so many changes to the actual system prompt. Like I was building this script itself. Now I had to go back and redo building the entire script. Like it's a hassle. So I'm just telling you, be saving your prompt. Like you don't want to go through the same mistake. So here in the notes section, once I test the voice bot and notice mistakes, I come here to tweak the prompt so that the AI fixes those mistakes. So but in this case, I normally have a note that I normally add in all the voice bots I build. I normally like calling it prompt seasoning. And what it does is it makes the conversations more human-like, more natural. Like, we don't want the customer to tell that it's a robot that is talking to them. We want it to sound human-like. So I'll just paste it in here. So what you'll do, just copy that entire paragraph that you're going to see me paste in here, then paste in all the voice bots you build, then come thank me later. It actually does work. So I'll click enter a bit, then I'll come here and paste it in there. So you can see all this, just copy it and paste in all the voice bots you build, then come thank me later. When generating responses, aim for a casual and conversational tone. Think of how you might talk to a friend in a relaxed setting. Use informal language and common colloquial expressions such as so, yeah, and okay. Avoid formal language and corporate jargon. Instead, focus on making the dialogue flow naturally using contractions like your instead of you are, and insert filler words occasionally to mimic natural speech patterns. Strive to make responses sound warm and approachable using everyday vocabulary and sentence structures. So I'll save that, then we're done. So now we need to integrate the booking appointment functionality. So I'll go here to functions, and as I told you, retail is so awesome. These functions are already inbuilt. So the first one is check calendar availability. So you can see here, in the name of the function, I actually called it check. Let me just check and copy it as is. So it's check calendar availability. I'll copy it, click add, check calendar availability, then I'll replace the name there. I normally like calling my variables or whatever functions I give their names. I normally like the names being in camel case. I mean, my background is in programming, so I mean, it makes sense. So you can see in the description that's already inbuilt. When user asks for availability, check the calendar and provide available slots. That's okay. So in order to make this functionality work, all we need is our API key and event type ID. And I haven't mentioned, in this case, we are using cal.com for our calendar bookings, okay? So cal.com is like Calendly. So if you've worked with Calendly, it's very popular. But in this case, cal.com does the exact same thing. So we're able to work with that. So if you don't have an account on cal.com, just go ahead and search cal.com, then create an account and log into your dashboard, okay? So you can see you'll click on get started. But in this case, since I'm already logged in, I'll just click on go to app. But in your case, you can sign up with your Google account and you're all set. So in the event type, okay? So in this case, I'll just go with the default event that normally is already built into my free cal.com account. So for that, I'll click on the 30-minute meeting. Then in the URL here, you can see after event types, then there's a slash here. Copy that number as is. That is the ID of the event you want to book the meetings into. So I'll copy that. Go back here to Retail AI and paste it within that. Then in the API key section, I'll go back to cal.com here, then go to settings. Then I'll scroll down till I see API keys. I'll click on API keys, then click on add over here. Then give it a name, something like API underscore key for retail, whatever it is you want to call it. Then I'll set it to never expires because I don't want to forget about this. You could decide to have it expire within certain days. So let's say after 7 days. This means that you'll have to log in to your cal.com account, come here to the API keys section, then create a new API key, then go back and paste it within Retail AI. It's a cumbersome process. You might forget, so just set it as never expires. It does no harm. So I'll click on save, then copy this and go back here to Retail AI and paste it in there. Then in the time zone, let me put my time zone, which is in this case, I'm at Africa, Nairobi. Then I'll click on save. Then that's set. Then let me add the next function, which is for booking the actual appointment. So I'll come here to book on the calendar. Click on that. Change the name. I'd called it, I actually called it to book appointment, but it was in camel case, something of the sort. Then I'll leave the description. When the user asks to book an appointment, book it on the calendar. Then I'll get my API key and my event type ID, just like initially, and my time zone. So let me alter the time zone, Africa/Nairobi. Then come back and copy the API key, come paste it in here. Then the event type ID, I'll just go back till I see my actual event. Then I'll copy that ID from the URL over here. So select and Control C. Then go back and paste it within that. Then click on save. Then yeah, that's it. Now we've already added the booking appointment functionality. Now what I want to do is in the welcome message, I need to decide on what happens. So when the user actually calls, it's them who's going to begin. So the AI remains silent until the user speaks first, because this is an inbound call from the customer. So in this case, let's do a test to ensure that everything is working appropriately. So I'll just click on test. Hello.
Hey there. How can I help you today?
I'm just inquiring in regards to your services.
Sure thing. We help businesses grow by using AI and automation. Got any specific questions or something you're curious about?
Mainly it's in regard to how you guys actually build the AI systems and integrate it into my company.
Oh, gotcha. So, here's how it works. First, we chat with you to understand your business goals and challenges. Then we do a deep dive to assess everything and come up with a strategy. After that, we design and deploy a custom AI solution tailored to your needs. We also provide training and support to make sure everything runs smoothly, and we keep an eye on things to optimize performance over time. It's all about making sure the AI fits perfectly into your business and delivers results. Does that sound like what you're looking for?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. How do I get started with you guys?
Awesome. Let's get you started by booking an appointment to chat more about your needs and how we can help. When works best for you?
Can we do tomorrow at 9:30 a.m.?
Let me just check if tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. is available for you. It looks like tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. is available. Let me book that for you. Could you share your name and email?
My name is John and my email is john@gmail.com.
All right, booking your appointment for tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Hang tight. You're all set, John? Your appointment is booked for tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Looking forward to chatting with you then.
Goodbye. You're the best.
You're the best too. Take care, John. See you tomorrow.
And yeah, that's it. That's how you're able to build an AI phone caller that handles booking appointments into your calendar. You could be working with Calendly or Google Calendar or Cal.com. Doesn't matter. You're able to build AI phone callers that maximize the business you're generating from your calls. It's quite powerful of a feature, especially in terms of when you get any inbound call from your customer. That is an opportunity to book them into a meeting so that you can take the next steps in your pipeline. So having this functionality in place within your AI phone caller would really 10x your business. So if you want to work with our team to build such powerful AI systems, then there's a link in the description. Go ahead and click on it. You'll visit our website, then book in a meeting with our team. Anyways, that's it from me. Till next time, stay servy. Peace.